Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Next Human Lab podcast. If you're new here, my name is Simon. I spend a lot of time thinking about how we live, why we feel stuck sometimes, and how we can become more human instead of more exhausted. And today, I'm really glad to be here with Luna. She has a calm way of seeing things that often helps us slow down just enough to notice what matters.
Thanks, Simon. I'm really happy to be here too. Today's topic feels especially close to the heart because so many people are quietly struggling with it without having words for it. Living on autopilot sounds harmless, but it's actually one of the biggest reasons people feel disconnected from their own lives.
Let's start there. When we say autopilot, we're not talking about laziness or lack of ambition. Most people on autopilot are actually very hardworking. They wake up, do what needs to be done, respond to messages, meet expectations, and somehow the day ends without them ever really arriving in it.
Yes, autopilot is efficient, but it's not alive. It helps us survive busy seasons, but when it becomes a lifestyle, we slowly stop asking ourselves important questions. Questions like, how am I really doing? Or is this pace still healthy for me?
What's interesting is that autopilot often begins as protection. At some point, slowing down felt unsafe, maybe emotionally, mentally, or even practically. So the mind learned to move fast, stay occupied, and avoid too much stillness.
And the cost of that is subtle. You don't suddenly feel broken. You just feel slightly numb, slightly rushed, slightly disconnected all the time.
I've noticed that when people say, I don't have time, what they often mean is, I don't have space. Space to think, space to feel, space to choose instead of react.
That's so true. And the scary part is, you can be doing all the right things and still feel like your life isn't really yours. Autopilot doesn't steal your success, it steals your presence.
So how do we begin stepping out of it without quitting our jobs or disappearing to the mountains? The answer isn't dramatic change. It's gentle interruption.
Yes, small pauses that remind your nervous system it's allowed to slow down. Moments where you choose awareness over speed. One breath before responding. One honest check-in before moving on.
One practice I've found powerful is naming the moment. Just quietly saying, this is what I'm feeling right now, without judging it or fixing it. That simple act brings you back into your body, back into the present.
And when you do that regularly, something shifts. You stop living through your schedule and start living within your life. Even ordinary moments begin to feel meaningful again.
This episode is also an integration moment for this series, because everything we've talked about in the Next Human Growth series comes back to this idea. Growth doesn't come from pushing harder, it comes from becoming more present.
Exactly. Awareness creates choice, and choice creates a life that feels aligned instead of automated.
If there's one takeaway today, it's this. You don't need more time. You need more attention in the time you already have.
And when you give yourself that attention, something very human happens. You soften, you listen, you begin to live with intention instead of momentum.
As we close, I want to leave you with a gentle question. Where in your life have you been moving on autopilot? And what might change if you slowed down just a little?
You don't have to answer it today. Just carry it with you. Sometimes, awareness is already the beginning of healing.
Thank you for being with us on the Next Human Lab podcast. Until next time, stay curious, stay present, and keep becoming.